Hi guys, welcome to my Bajerski Crystals channel. It's a beautiful day today. I'm doing my last video today and then I'm going to be cracking on with my book, Diary of an Accidental Psychic and The Power of Moldavite. It's a great day. It's really warm out here. I'm in Bali, Ubud at the moment working on my two books which I'd really want to be able to get out for Christmas. They will be a great inspirational books, both of them. I mean, they're going to be really powerful. I mean, I've been crying and so has the people who have been editing. A lot of tears because it helps heal them as well as me when I'm doing the books. But today's a great day. We're talking about a certain crystal which, coupled with another crystal, I think these are great videos actually. Bringing crystals together is something that I should really focus on a lot, because two crystals together can make a huge impact on your energy work in, you know, I mean, if you've got two different crystals working on simultaneously together, because they work together in specific ways, especially Moldavite. Put a Moldavite with another crystal, boom, they work together in such amazing ways. Tektite is another crystal that does that. So, sorry about the bird, even though you probably enjoy it, but yeah. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's make this video. I guess he's going to be talking all the time. Okay, so what is today's video? Yes, I received a message. Jennifer, oh, not your last name, I'm not going to say it, but thank you, Jennifer, for your message. Yeah, I had tears in my eyes reading your message. Totally understand exactly where you're coming from. Been through the same situation myself, and I guess that's why I was so taken aback by your message. And read it from the bottom of my heart. Don't worry, girl. Let's crack this today because it's a really simple thing. Well, first of all, what you went through there and what you did was not something that you have to see as something that you did wrong. It's always a challenge to understand when we do something that others deem as wrong is actually a challenge for ourselves to go through and feel and see how we react to it and how we grow from it. I've learned that, and that has allowed me to forgive myself through all the things that I shouldn't have done and should have done. Should and shouldn't have done, right? And I've made many mistakes. Just like you, I went through exactly the same thing as you. So don't worry. Many people do. In fact, hello, nearly everybody does. It's just some people are brave enough and strong enough and powerful enough to admit it, which tells me a lot about you. So well done, you. Absolutely well done. Most people bottle things up and guess what happens? Kills you inside. Guess what happens then? It turns into a very bad state of illness, which is something that we need to heal from, and we need to learn to clear it, and we do. Science has proven that now. As soon as you start getting ill in the sense of emotionally ill, it then turns to physical, and that's proven now. It's been proven for years actually. So your immune system lowers, and as soon as your immune system lowers, then you can get all sorts of illnesses. So if you're carrying burden of what you did to somebody and you can't let it go, it's going to cause effect. So you telling me that has opened you up to be able to releasing some of it to me. And I take that, I'll take it and then get rid of it, because I know it's not a big deal, not a big deal at all. In fact, well done for going through that. It shows you how strong you are. So today we're going to talk about how to let go of this energy. There's three different types, I think, of this. This the guilt energy that we hold on to. In fact, let's stick to that. Let's just stick to the guilt, okay? Because there's so many other things we can use, but let's stick with guilt. So today we're going to do a little bit of a fascinating work with two crystals that to help us with guilt. And the one crystal that I really love, and you probably already know, it's called Cabinsite. Can you see that, guys? Cabinsite. So it's on its natural stone, but if you look, you'll see a bit of blue there. This is Cabinsite. It's from Pune, India. It's the only place you can get it from, and there's only one place, which is Pune, and it's basically running out. It's a beautiful crystal, and I guess that being in India, it needed to be there for certain reasons. And there's something in that, guys. Wherever a crystal is dug from, you normally find that the energy around that place needs whatever energy it needs, and that is why the crystal is there. So yeah, sorry, in the background you're going to hear noises because they're doing the ploughing work in the fields now. So most of the fields are not rice fields, they're all dug up, ready to be refreshed and then new rice put down. So you're going to hear machines, so don't worry about that. So yeah, we're going to go back to this little crystal and talk about it. What I found about Cabinsite when I first got it gifted to me, I was absolutely overwhelmed by this crystal, of the opening of how I felt and the emotions of what happened to me as a kid. Do you want to know one of the first emotions I got from this? I kicked a man in my living room, my dad's living room, in his here. I kicked him here, and he was from Africa. He was called Omar, and Omar was a lodger of my dad's, and I kicked him because I was angry. I was only young, but it's still no excuse. I kicked him, and for some reason I kicked him because I was jealous. For some reason, I don't know what he'd done, but he'd done something and I was jealous. I can't remember what it was, but that man was only kind and loving to me. And I look back now, and even now brings tears to my eyes. He was such a nice man. And whatever my dad had done to me as a kid, I had this rage of sadness and anger, and we call it jealousy, but it was a cry out for help for some reason. And I kicked him, and I ran out of the room, and I started crying, you know. And he came in and followed me and said, you know, he comforted me, and he was so kind and so understanding even after I kicked him. It was a beautiful man. And I remember holding this crystal, thinking about that moment of when I kicked him. And I don't often go around kicking people. Trust me, I don't. But yeah, I was only a little kid, and I was just after my mum died. I think I was 13. And I could feel when I held this crystal the energy of release of that moment. And I realized that this crystal was a crystal of forgiveness. And it is till this day. It's my favorite crystal. If I've ever said something or done something wrong, I wear this crystal. And I release the suffering of the guilt of what had just happened or what's just happened. So this crystal today we're going to use, okay, I hope you understand what this crystal means. It's an opener. It helps you speak your truth. It helps you see and feel the truth. And it helps you accept and release all the energy of guilt, okay? So I hope I've explained this. It does a lot more than that, but that's just one of the things it does. Now, when I was wearing this crystal as I was doing the healing work, probably about 3 years, I think I was introduced to it. I'm not 100% sure, so don't hold me to it. But I think it was about 3 years into my healing work that somebody placed a piece of Cabinsite in my hand. Well, like I said, I've just shared with you what happened. But then I was working with it. I was wearing it, working with it. And I noticed a lot of my clients were coming who had had affairs, who were cheating on people, who were doing deceiving things to their business partners, who hurt their mothers, who did things that they shouldn't have done. And I was seeing a pattern of me gifting this crystal to them to help them forgive and move on, okay? But what I was doing before the healing session, which is like I do with all my crystals on my website, I work on them and bring in this energy. So I hold the crystal in my hand, and then what I found when I was working on my clients is that I needed to release that energy, and to release it I was using this crystal. So this crystal, as you all probably know, is Tektite. Tektite and Cabinsite together are the most powerful that I believe worked for me whenever I was doing the healing work to clear, absorb, and get rid of those feelings that are in us, which this awakens and helps release. So this awakens the acceptance, the release, and this absorbs that negative energy, which is the suppressed energy that comes out, okay? So this is what I normally do. If you want to go along with me and work with me, that's fine. If you haven't got a Cabinsite, just use any crystal which you're drawn to for this. Just grab any crystal, don't worry, it will still work in its own way. So grab a crystal, and if you've got a Tektite, grab the Tektite. If not, then go and grab 2 crystals, okay? If you've got your healing oil, or any healing oil that you like to use as a healing oil, this is my healing oil, which I use often, and it's a powerful healing oil. Within this healing oil has amazing different types of oils. One of the oils that over the past couple of years now, it's 14 years old, 15 years old, 14, 15. It has, at the moment, hang on, which one keeps changing, but yeah, it's changed again. So I keep adding different oils in, but this one has a smell of lavender. Lavender is a beautiful healing oil and helps with forgiveness. So I take, like here, 1, 2, 3, that's all you need. It's very potent, this oil. So what I do is take a little bit, rub it on there, and at the same time as you rub it on there, you take that finger that you've rubbed onto the crystal and rub here, and rub on your heart, okay? Just like that. Now, take this crystal and you can either rub it on here and hold it here, or you can place it in your hand here and take the other crystal in this hand. But if you can, and you've got it here, place that on your heart, okay? This one is fine wherever it goes. So now we're gonna just do a little talk, spiritual, to ourselves, okay? And we're gonna release those guilt feelings, okay? And see what we say, see how we release it, okay? So close your eyes. Deep breath in. Blow all the negativity out of your mouth. You should start to feel in the pit of your stomach a lot of stuff churning. That's very common. Okay guys, very common. Your pit of your stomach is where all the emotions are, okay? So you should feel in your stomach. If you feel drawn to take this crystal and go down to your stomach, or the Tektite and go down to your stomach like I am now, then place that hand right there, so it looks like this, okay? Oh, sorry, I can't get it. All right, so you see far more clearly when you close your eyes, so close your eyes, guys. Don't worry about the background tractor, just focus on what's going on now. It's an important moment for you as well as for me, and every day that we feel that we need to cleanse and clear yet another of the onion peel, another layer to cry and clear away of all your life's mistakes, which are not mistakes of course, but all of those moments where you feel you could have been different. So breathe in again through your nose, go down to your stomach with that breath, and then breathe out. Good. Nicely done. Do it again. Breathe out through your mouth. Good. You're releasing all of what needs to be released. And at the same time, your Tektite is absorbing anything that is moving out of your physical body in the energy of dirty, heavy, and guilt energy. So it's doing its work. The Cabinsite, which is on your heart or on your forehead, is now helping you release and helping you acknowledge and accept. The acceptance is so beautiful. Deep breath again. Release through the mouth. And you should be able to start to feel now the change within you, because the crystals are doing the work for you. Again, breathe in. Hold your breath. Breathe out through your mouth. And just listen to my words. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. And thank you for giving yourself just a little time to help your journey, not just in a spiritual manner, but in a manner of positivity, helping you grow, feel your truth, accept this truth. Don't be frightened. Acknowledge all the mistakes, the times that you've fallen off your bike, all the times that you've pulled a bike off somebody else and you shouldn't have done, the things that you've said, the things that you didn't say, the things that you know deep down in your heart you should have done. Accept them all, because they're all just part of an experience. This world that you live in is only an experience world. How on earth are you ever meant to grow if you don't feel these feelings, if you don't experience these moments? So I give you this message today from the people who love you in the spirit world, your family, your higher self. Let go. Smile at them and say, okay, I get them now. I grow from them. I understand that they're my experiences and that I needed to feel them, face them, and conquer them. And what do I do with that experience now? I use that experience along this my journey to be a better soul, to be a stronger soul, to help people when they fall in those moments, to say, you know what, it's okay, you'll get back, you'll feel better, you'll let them go, you will be stronger. To help people and reassure them through your understanding of life. For how can anybody share information with somebody and really truly mean it if they haven't experienced it? You are your master of failure, so you can become your master of triumph. You are amazing. And always, always remember that the more you've experienced, the worst things that you feel you've done has made you the powerful soul that you truly are. Because we never come here on holiday to be a master. We come on into this world on holiday just to rest. But when we go through the pain and the suffering, that shows you, that is your measuring stick to how powerful you are before you decided to come here and go through these experiences. So don't you dare from this moment say that you are a failure and you made mistakes. Cry at what you've been through. Feel what you've been through. Know that they are the feelings that you needed to grow stronger from, and they weren't so beautiful. Know that and accept it. And now let it go. And let it go with a smile. Let these crystals do their work. And today is the first day of the rest of your life. It is your moment to share your truth and your wisdom, and to have grasped all that you've been through to help you now become a stronger and more powerful, loving soul that you always have been. Today, my dear beautiful friend, is the first day of the rest of your life. I love you. You are amazing. And never forget, the spirit world is always by your side, loving you, guiding you, helping you, and above all, smiling, because they know right now that what you're doing is for your higher self, and they are proud and they are smiling with you. So now we forgive, we let go of everything today, and we move on with great joy and great thanks, because now we see clearer with our eyes closed. We feel happier because we've let go, and we have less illness because the emotion has disappeared through the experience and the acceptance. Deep breath. Hold. Release everything. One more time. Hold. Now release everything. Come on. Blow out. Okay, open your eyes. Well done, guys. Say thank you to your crystal. Thank you to your Cabinsite or whatever crystal you used. And that's it. The work's done. You can get up and get on and do your beautiful work or whatever you're doing today. I hope this crystal helped. Thank you so much for buying your crystals from markbajerski.com. Thank you for buying your genuine oils from markbajerski.com, or wherever you've bought your oils and crystals from. Thank you, because you're growing and experiencing. That's it. Have a great day. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Well done.